What is happening, everybody? Greg Ehrenberg here from OddsShopper. It's Wednesday, and it's time to break down some more sporting events. So we've got everything covered here over on OddsShopper, and about to break down my favorite bets of the day for you guys in just a second. So as you come in, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and also, I'm about to put some information on screen to show you why I think you should want to take advantage of the betting tools that we have over on our site. And you'll see here, so we've got a couple of different betting products. One, OddsShopper, that I'm focusing on this video. And then we've also got our Bet Pro product. And you'll see here that if you are somebody who is just blindly betting all of the plus EV bets that we have on OddsShopper, on Bet Pro, these would be your results so far this year. So if you're betting $100 on every single plus EV bet on OddsShopper for the entire year, you'd be up just under $60,000. And for BetPro, a little bit over $80,000 would be your profit. So these are great tools to take advantage of. And if you want access for a 7-day free trial, we have a link below. Sign up, clicking on that link, and you're going to get your first 7 days totally for free. And it is something that, based on all the data we have here, if you guys stick with this and you just blindly trust the data and bet the numbers here that we're projecting to be plus EV, you're going to make money in the long haul. I think we have enough of a sample size to really show that out, because that is over the course of thousands and thousands of bets now at this point. So if you guys want to get in on a lot of these tools we have here, like I said, 7-day free trial available to you. Click on the link below in the description box to get that free trial. And let's start looking at the basketball games for tonight. And one thing to keep an eye on, Joel Embiid, his status for today, it doesn't seem like he's going to be 100%, but all indications are that he is going to be playing. He's going to be wearing a brace, so we're not going to be seeing Joel Embiid, hopefully, not diving all over the floor and going crazy. Maybe his minutes are slightly reduced, but in the absence of, or I should say, in the last game, in the absence of Joel Embiid, James Harden went crazy, had a big game. We saw Tyrese Maxey, Tobias Harris, lots of players stepped up. And the Philadelphia 76ers has an unexpected Game 1 win over the Boston Celtics when they closed as double-digit underdogs in that game. Now with Embiid back, this is how it's impacting some of the betting lines that we are projecting well today. Tyrese Maxey, under 28.5 PRA. It is 27.5 everywhere else. FanDuel is the best available line here at 28.5, so we're projecting that well. James Harden, we still like the over here, 34.5 PRA for James Harden. That's available at DraftKings. It's available at Caesars. It's available at Tipico. They have the best available line, minus 115. But we do have this winning 58% of the time. So even the minus 125 odds, that is value still relative to our projection here. And a lot of this has to do with this. Even though Joel Embiid is back, James Harden still, his numbers are now priced with the expectation that Joel Embiid is going to be back. And it looks like they are a little bit low. So James Harden, we still like the over there. And funny, we are projecting a little bit of a bounce back here for the Celtics, but this is like a very particular market. This is just for them to win the second quarter, and just a line shopping thing. They are minus 160 at Bet365, FanDuel minus 176, DraftKings minus 175, BetRivers minus 182. So specific, it's just the Celtics to win the second quarter, the money line there. It's something that stands out. Tyrese Maxey, this is going to be correlated with the under PRA that projects well for us. Same. Under 3-pointers, under 2.5 is plus money for Tyrese Maxey. That projects pretty well for us here. And then as for some other lines, pretty risky one, but we do project the over well here for Joel Embiid. And listen, any other time of the year, if you were getting a 24.5 PRA for Joel Embiid in a high leverage game, we'd be all over the over in that spot. There is a little bit of added uncertainty considering the knee injury. We don't know how healthy he's going to look. We don't know how many minutes he's going to play. But it does look like, based on our projections, the 24.5 is still a number to take a look at the over on. So those are some of the top NBA bets that are projecting well. And something else to note is that there is only one NBA game tonight, so not too many additional spots to look at, but still some interesting situations being created because of this scenario with Joel Embiid looking like he's going to be back from injury. Now let's look at some of the baseball lines. Big baseball slate today. Wednesday, we've got afternoon games. We've got night games. I'm going to try to highlight some of the night games as opposed to the afternoon ones here, just from a standpoint of a lot of you are going to be watching this, and the afternoon games will have already been locked. But New York Mets taking on the Detroit Tigers, and a massive amount of value here on Caesars. The Mets are minus 161 to beat the Tigers on Caesars. They're north of minus 200 on every other book. So the Mets money line, really good look there on Caesars. The run line, same deal, plus money on minus 1.5 runs. And at most spots, that's minus 130, minus 125. You look, Unibet actually has the line at minus 2 as opposed to minus 1.5. So looks like Caesars undervaluing the Mets relative to every other spot in the industry. What else is projecting well? Alek Manoah over 4.5 strikeouts at plus money. We have this winning 50% of the time, plus 115 odds. Terrible start to the year for Alek Manoah, but he has looked a little bit better in his last couple of starts. So getting plus money on a strikeout prop, I think that makes it worth looking at. And then Shane Bieber against this Yankees lineup. Talked about it yesterday with Tanner Beebe, one of the top pitching prospects for the Guardians. Yes, the Yankees lineup coming into the year was a really difficult matchup. Now, not quite as much. The Yankees, no Aaron Judge. He's on the injured list. No Giancarlo Stanton. It's a pretty shitty lineup. This is not the Yankees lineup that we typically come to expect. The names on the back of the jersey don't equal out to the symbol on the front of the jersey right now. And I think we have to pay more attention to who is in the Yankees lineup than just the idea that this is the Yankees. It's not all that tough of a matchup. 4.5 strikeouts, super low prop for Shane Bieber. I like the over on that one. So a couple of strikeout props that look good. We looked at a money line here in the New York Mets. Let's look at Prize Picks. So another perk, or another utility of what we have here over at OddsShopper. We do have parlay builders, so we have them for these pick'em sites. But in addition to that, we also have this supported for parlays for FanDuel, DraftKings. But let's look at what's projecting well for Prize Picks. I'll take Anthony Davis out because that's a prop for tomorrow. And this gets us to a 5-leg parlay. All 5 winning 5% of the time. Don't need all 5 to win. Even a 4-leg flex parlay or a 5-leg flex parlay where we hit 4 of them is going to return a profit. So the overall expected ROI we have at 15% on these lines. Dawson Mercer over 1.5 shots on goal in the Devils Hurricanes game. Another one, Jack Hughes over 3.5 shots on goal. Back to Tyrese Maxey under 3.5 rebounds. The over 34.5 PRA for James Harden. Under 5.5 strikeouts for Mitch Keller. So this 5-leg flex parlay projects out pretty well for us here over at Prize Picks. That is definitely one to take advantage of. And then let's also look at FanDuel. And yeah, going to take out this MPJ prop, going to take out this Austin Reeves prop. But here we've got a 3-leg parlay on FanDuel. It is 6-1. Alek Manoah, the over 4.5 strikeouts. Jaylen Brown under 34.5 PRA. And Logan Webb under 5.5 strikeouts. Tough matchup for him on the road against the Houston Astros. This is 6-1 with a 14% expected ROI. Let's see what looks good on DraftKings. For DraftKings, same deal. I'll take out some of these. So here's a 3-leg parlay on DraftKings plus 427 odds. Mitch Keller under 5.5 strikeouts. Brett Baty for 0.5 bases, so just need him to get 1 hit tonight. And then Embiid under 3.5 assists. So this we have winning 21% of the time relative to the odds good for a 12% expected ROI. So a couple of fun props here for you guys that I also add into the mix. We looked at DraftKings, looked at FanDuel, we looked at baseball, we looked at basketball, and that's going to do it for me today, guys. If you haven't done it yet, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Don't forget, if you want that 7-day free trial, click on the link below in the description box. There is no risk to you, and the tools have been super profitable over a really large sample size now across multiple sports. We've had college sports in there, NBA, NFL, MLB, NBA. We're covering everything in OddsShopper, and we're constantly making tweaks, improvements, and adding additional markets. And now also, if you want to ask myself more questions or want more bets from me, download the Chalkboard app. It is a free to download chat app and kind of similar to Discord, but more geared towards sports betting. Free to download the app, free to download our channel as well. And then once you get in, Lofty and myself, we post some additional bets and answer your guys' questions. So that does it for me today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Enjoy the basketball game tonight, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.